Hello, today we're going to be working on summarizing a nonfiction text. So before we start, we're going to read a passage about stinky animals. It's called The Power of Stink. And the subtitle says, In nature, horrible smells help animals survive. What's the smelliest animal you can think of? A skunk, right? It turns out that a skunk's smell is positively delightful compared with the odors of some animals in the wild. And if you don't believe it, you should take a big sniff of hyena butter. That's the thick paste that sits in a pouch underneath the tails of hyenas. Not bad enough for you? Try a whiff of the rancid barf coughed up by the fulmar chick, or the rotten egg stench of the tamandua, a type of anteater found in South America and Central America. Stay away. Why do these creatures smell so bad? Because in nature, a nasty scent can be a powerful survival tool. A hyena smears its odoriferous paste on leaves and plants as a stay away message to other hyenas. By carefully marking their territory, hyenas can avoid deadly turf wars. Big cats, wolves, and foxes use similar scent marking techniques to protect their territory. Stink bombs. For animals in the wild, a terrible smell can also be a powerful weapon. The baby fulmar uses its putrid vomit to ward off enormous eagles and other fearsome predators. The tamandua's stink bomb is more effective than its sharp claws at scaring off foes many times its size. Skunks use their spray in the same way. Even a tiny whiff of skunk spray can send a grizzly bear running. Don't turn up your nose at these stinky animals. Instead, try to learn from them. Next time you want to keep your sister out of your room, just leave a smelly sock in her path. All right. So, this is the article we want to summarize. We want to take a somewhat long text and shrink it down to the most important details. I'm going to teach you a little acronym that will help you remember how to summarize. It's coming. So I want you to learn this word, Tamio. The T stands for text type. You're going to decide if you're reading an article, newspaper, or passage, maybe a book, maybe a video. The first A is all about author. You can talk about the author, you can just use that word, or you can use the author's name. The next one is action, which is where you tell us is the author explaining, describing, arguing, telling, teaching? What are they doing? The M stands for the main idea. What is the main idea of the text? The I stands for important or key details. Add the important or key details that support the main idea. And lastly, organization. You want to make sure that your summary is organized the same way the text is organized. So we want to make sure we include transition words. The first thing you're going to need to do is figure out the main idea. So I'm thinking about this article about the stinky animals and what was the author trying to tell me? They talked a lot about how animals stink, and they talked about how the animals basically use their stinkiness to stay safe from other animals that might try to eat them. So, this is what I came up with for main idea. Animals' bad smells help them survive in the wild. Now, I have to think of some key details that basically prove that their bad smells help them survive in the wild. So, these are the three details that I thought of. By the way, sometimes you might have four details. Let me move over here. All right. Um, First one I saw was when hyenas smear their smelly paste on leaves to tell others to stay away. That helps them survive in the wild. Next one, a fulmar chick's vomit helps them keep eagles and other predators away. That helps them survive in the wild. Skunks spray keeps other animals from coming close. That helps skunks stay safe. All right, now this right here is not a summary. This is a list. A summary is a paragraph. Remember when we did fiction summaries of stories, we put it in a paragraph. So we have to put this in a paragraph. All I did was I followed the Tamio and I color coded it so we could kind of go over it. The first T was for text, and this was an article. The A is for the author. Now, this article did not have the author listed, so I had to just use the word author. The next A is for action. The author in this article is describing. Then I put my main idea. After that, guess what I put? My key details. And I wanted you to notice that I added some transition words. Transition words help your writing to flow. So it doesn't sound like a long list. It kind of makes it flow a little bit better. So let's read through this summary. In this article, the author describes how animals' bad smells help them survive. For example, hyenas smear smelly paste on leaves to tell other animals to stay away. In addition, a Fulmar chick's vomit It's a typo. Fulmar chicks vomit to keep eagles and other predators away. Finally, skunks spray keeps other animals from coming close. So, what did I have? I listed that there's an article, listed the author, what they're doing, put my main idea, and my key details. So that is 5 parts of a summary. That's Tamio. Okay, when you're done with your summary, I love this form to kind of check over your work. So I'm going to send you the same thing. I believe this is it. Yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to drag the X and as you complete your summary. First of all, is my summary shorter than the original text? This is the original text. This is my summary. Yes, it's only one paragraph. So I can drag my X over. Maybe. Easier said than done, right? I'm going to zoom in a little. That'll help me. Okay. Did I include important information, the main idea and key details? Yep, that's what I included. Did I avoid putting... I hope y'all are having a good laugh at this moment right here. Okay. Okay, let's just pretend that I'm putting the X's. Is that fine with you guys? All right. So, did I avoid unimportant information? For example, I shouldn't put the part about leaving a smelly sock for your brother or sister. That's unimportant. Did I repeat myself? No. Did I put my opinion on there? No. I didn't put this is so gross. I didn't put this is disgusting me. I didn't put this is a good idea. I didn't put any of my own opinions. Did I follow the text structure? Yes, I kept it in the same order. Did I write it in my own words? Yes, I did not copy from the text. You cannot copy from the text. All right, the last page I wanted to show you is this one. Stand by. What makes a great summary? So remember not to add additional information. Sometimes my students and students in 4th grade, they have so much information in their brain, they want to add it to their summary because they're like, oh, I know something else. You can't add anything else. You have to stick to what's in the text. You also have to write in your own words. If you're copying this word for word from the text, that is not a summary. That's just copying. So your teacher is going to be looking to make sure that you are writing things in your own words. All right, now it's time for you to practice.